Welcome into Dragon Ball Super Dope. My name is Kyle. Thanks for checking us out. Special episode today, joined today by Raysean. Raysean, what's the word, my friend?
The word is Dragon Ball Z Daima.
That's okay. Dragon Ball Z Daima is
That's the word, my man.
that's like 3 words in a letter, but we are going to talk about some stuff today related to Dragon Ball Daima, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and I think maybe the greatest rock concert ever held on American soil, albeit done by one old Japanese man, and it was only 4 songs long. So Dragon Ball Battle Hour was this past Sunday. We're talking to you here on Saturday, February 3rd. So it's been about a week. They had the Battle Hour thing that we talked about in the last episode briefly. I gather it's just like a video game day, and then they have these panels and events like spaced out between the video game competitions for like all the games that they have in active Dragon Ball, like Dokkan and the Fighters and probably Xenoverse 2 and whatever the fuck. But they did give us a couple of pieces of I don't know, new visuals, I guess. Like you and I just talked for like 30-40 minutes on the Patreon pre-show, and we talked a little bit about this in addition to many other things like the resume of Tim Allen and John Goodman and many other television greats for some reason. But there was like no substantial icons. There was no like substantial Dragon Ball news announced at this thing, like in terms of big updates or anything. But we did get to see some new visuals for each. So I say all that as a way to say, if you're somebody who typically listens to the show on the audio only format, this might be a good one for you to go check out on YouTube. We don't always put videos out on YouTube, but for this one, we likely will. We probably will. You're probably watching it right now because I want you to see the video clips that we're watching and reacting to if you haven't already seen them. If you have seen them and you want to see our reaction and thoughts on them as well, the video's there. So this might be a good one to watch versus listen to only. But we're going to do today is we're going to watch the 2 big trailers that came out. First one for Sparking Zero, the other one for Dragon Ball Daima. And we're going to talk about, like I said, the greatest fucking concert of all time that pulled me up out of a very serious depression. We're going to start with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We're going to watch the trailer first. We're going to talk about some of the thoughts that people had about it. And then I'm going to ask you a question on who, you can think about it now, Ray. Who is the weirdest, most out of the box pick that you want to see on Budokai Tenkaichi 4, aka Sparking Zero? I think we talked about that when we first announced the game back whenever, but I forgot what I picked back then, and I don't remember what you picked. We'll talk about that stuff in a minute, but let's watch the trailer first.
My name is Goku, and Earth is my home. I'm still far superior to you. All right, let's go. Let our battle commence. Now to show you the overwhelming power of a super elite Saiyan. Yeah! KO! First open and mix!
First open and mix.
Why the Saiyans are here as conquerors of countless planets.
You lose! I'm angry. By my hatred, the Super Saiyan within me erupted to life! Let's see if you can keep up. Let me show you. I don't care how strong you think you are. I am going to win.
So I'm just going to hit pause real quick just because we should probably say something in between, but like really this trailer was like the least surprising thing in the world to me. I really thought that this was going to be something a little bit more expansive than just solely focusing on Goku and Vegeta and like the whole rivals theme or whatever. That said, I think it's a clever way to do it. Obviously, when you probably build these games, who's the first characters you're building? Probably Goku, probably Vegeta, and that's what you're testing shit out with.
Most likely.
I don't know, man. The whole thing is just these two. I've been watching these two do this shit regularly now for the last 20, 30 years. Anyway.
I just wonder which format they going with. Are they going with the Xenoverse format, or are they going with the Kakarot format?
I feel like it's going to be a mix of old Budokai Tenkaichi format mixed with some of the Xenoverse format, but we'll see.
If that's what you want. And I'm not going to waste any time.
I'm quite eager to see how you've been training in the afterlife.
This is what I call Super Saiyan 3.
You had better be ready to kill me.
It looks beautiful.
You know this. You must have wanted to settle the score real badly, huh, Vegeta?
Yeah, it looks real nice.
I will
Two
defeat
new
you
levels?
this day.
Okay.
So this is a Super Saiyan God's power.
Oh, I guess new levels for the game. Cause I'm like, that's not new. That's what I'm talking about. Goku. Oh, they pulled out the blue forms. I wonder if these are the two new forms.
Beyond strength.
There's no limit to the strength of the Saiyans.
Breakthrough.
I think with beyond strength. Ain't that's what Jiren said to Goku?
Is it? Oh, all right. Hold on. Right here. So I'm going to take it back just a little bit. You can wish list it now. But this right here, this image has caused not problems, but it's definitely caused some speculation because people think this is what the roster select screen might look like in the game. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just a way to show kind of, generally which characters are going to be in this game. But if you break down every single person that we have on the screen right now, I'd say 70% of it, 80% of it is Goku's and Vegeta's. So,
I mean, they have all the forms, so like.
And this has been a little bit of a critique potentially because again, maybe it's not like this in the final game, but in one of the BT games, it was like you go to Goku in the character select screen, you choose him, and then you choose the transformation, Super Saiyan on through Super Saiyan 3, whatever it is. And this one, it looks like you might have to pick individually. I don't know. Maybe not. But let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 Vegetas, 4, 5, 6, 7 Vegetas, 8, 9, 10, 11 Vegetas. Oh, shit. 12, 13 Vegetas if you're counting Ozaru. There's 13 Vegetas on the screen right now. How many Gokus do we have? We've got 1 Goku, 2. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There is 13 Vegetas and 11 Gokus on the screen. 24.
Kid Goku?
I mean, he's not listed on the screen, but I'm sure that there will be a version of Kid Goku in this. A lot of people did make the comment like, oh, how come we're only seeing Dragon Ball Super stuff and nothing from GT? Is Super Saiyan 4 not going to be in this? And like, come on, man. Obviously, it's probably going to be in here at a certain point. Maybe not on launch day, but as like downloadable characters in the future, why wouldn't they put things like Super Saiyan 4 or Kid Goku in there from GT? How many characters in total are there? Let's just go through each character on the screen, right? These up here, that's Yamcha and Tien, Frieza, Goku, Vegeta, Android 18, Cell, Piccolo, Krillin, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, Ozaru Vegeta, Saiyan, that's like, Android Saga Vegeta.
You have a better view of it. I can't really. Oh, okay. That's
Android Saga Trunks.
Yep.
Mr. Satan is in it. We've already seen him in earlier trailers with his jetpack. Goku, Vegeta, Majin Buu, Vegeta Blue, Vegeta Red.
You just skip when I'm like, what is that pink thing?
Yeah, that's Majin Buu. Who else would it be?
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay.
It looks strange though. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Blue, Red, Android 17 in his Ranger uniform. Majin Vegeta's down here. Super Saiyan 2 Goku, regular Goku, Super Saiyan Goku probably on Namek. Broly, movie Goku. This Goku right here, is that Kid Goku next to him? I don't know. Maybe. Looks like a younger Goku.
That might look. He looked like he got a little. Is that Raditz?
No, that's definitely a Goku, but I can't tell what Goku it is.
Oh, I can tell.
Looks like a younger Goku. And then you have Jiren, you have Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Super, you've got 2 versions of Broly, and you've got this little fox fuck who I think is named Bergamo. So 40 characters on this screen, okay? 24 of them have either the name Goku or Vegeta. I can see people's concern at least a little bit. What do you think on the trailer that we just saw in the characters select screen that we just scrolled through?
Well, I think the trailer would have been more fun if we would have seen like more gameplay from different perspectives. But from the characters, I mean, you literally get to see a board where a lot of empty spaces. So if you just feel like they're not gonna fill in those spaces, that's weird as fuck to me.
They
And
might
it's,
release with as many as 165 people, so obviously those little spaces will get filled in as we get closer.
and then I mean the fact that there's a lot of Gokus and Vegetas. I mean, the series literally is built on them. All the Saiyans are gonna have a lot of different forms. I mean, even Gohan's gonna have at least 4 or 5. So it's like it's just the same thing. Frieza's gonna have some forms. If there was more Frieza race there, they have more forms. So that point, I don't understand. Maybe the fact that they're listing them all out is what's pissing people off because you got to see them all.
I think
And
so, yeah. I think if they rely on that visual of like a million different characters, and I think for hype purposes and advertising purposes, it's fun because visually it's like there's a fucking million characters. Oh my god. But like for a gameplay, from a gameplay perspective, if I want to be specifically the Goku who goes Super Saiyan in the Broly movie from 2018, I don't want to have to go through fucking like 18 different rows of characters in these little tiny pictures to be able to go select that. Make it interface it in a way where it's simple to find the thing that I want. Like I want to go to a Goku, I pick Goku, and then I can fucking choose from one of the 18 different Gokus in the game. I hope they do it like that because I think you just hit it, dude. That's exactly why people are like, I'm overwhelmed. There's too many decisions, and it looks like shit. There's so many things. I think you just hit it.
yeah, I can feel that. And to answer the question you were saying before, I guess what character would I want to see in the game?
Which deep
Um,
cut version of Goku do you want to see in the game?
I actually would want to see Mercenary Tao or Master Shin or something in the game. I think that'd be interesting.
Master Shen would be a fun pick. I don't know if he's been in a Dragon Ball game. Was he in Budokai Tenkaichi 3? I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so, but I don't think at that point in my life I was playing as Master Shin. I don't even
Yeah.
think I understood the importance of Master Shin at that time. You know what I mean?
I know Tao Pai Pai was in that game. I'm not sure that Master Shen is, or Crane heard it. Sudu Senin, as they say in Japan. I think that's a good pick. I kind of want to go with the joke of deep cut pick of Goku. Like, what's the most random version of Goku that's not going to be in this game, but you wish was? I think I'm going to go with that time.
False Super Saiyan.
No, that's a good one though. Like I think that one doesn't get enough love. Mine's even deeper cut than that. It's that time that Goku had to had to go up to Korin's tower and fought with he got the water, right? And then he fought with Mr. Popo afterwards, right? And Mr. Popo, like, I think this is a filler episode too, I'm pretty sure. So it's not in the manga, but he like makes a dummy version of Goku out of like a doll or whatever, and he does the training with the doll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that version of Kid Goku. We're gonna get a bootleg Kid Goku in Sparking Zero, I think, is my pick.
The doll.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So you want the Mr. Popo doll Goku?
Yeah. I haven't watched that stretch of Dragon Ball in a very long time, but that's my weird one-off.
Would you want that to be something you can select under Goku or Mr. Popo?
Fuck, man. Put Mr. Popo in this game. Mr. Popo's been in a few fighting games, hasn't he?
I don't know. I've never played with Mr. Popo, but that'd be interesting to see if Mr. Popo's been in any games.
Mr. Popo.
Or just to play with Mr. Popo? Because I mean, I think he can do the Kamehameha, can he? Or no?
He can do whatever the fuck he wants, but Mr. Popo in Tenkaichi 3, I believe. Yeah, Budokai 3 and Budokai Tenkaichi. He was in both. I have Budokai over here somewhere. Budokai 3.
I wonder what his moveset was. That's interesting.
Probably like a mouth Kamehameha or some shit. I don't even know. All right, so I'm excited for this game. I think this is going to be the game to make me buy a modern system. Obviously, they did not give an official release date on that either, which I thought was, but we'll know when we know. And I'm excited. It's going to be a fun time to be a Dragon Ball fan next year. I think. I hope, because last year sucked ass. Any final thoughts on Sparking Zero before we do the next thing?
Final thoughts. I just hope it's fun and can't wait for it to come out. And just like you, I might have to get me a new console.
Yeah. Are you getting an Xbox or a PlayStation, you think?
Whatever one is probably cheaper at the time. I'm not really picky. Probably more or less more towards Xboxes than the last two systems I've been had.
Yeah, I have been on the PlayStation since PlayStation 2. And my PlayStation 2 is one of the best consoles I've ever played in my life. I still have it right there. It is literally 2.5 feet away from me. But I just never bought a PS3. I became an Xbox kid. Bill Gates, man, put the vaccines, put the microchips in the vaccines, and he microchipped me into being an Xbox boy.
I don't know why. PS1.
I still have my PS1 too around here somewhere, but I mean PS2 and PS1, thankfully, backwards compatibility. How is backwards compatibility on like these new generation consoles non-automatic requirement? No, in fact, they're like, we're getting rid of the disc game tray overall. Like, you can't even put a game in this bitch now.
That's interesting. Just shows you how far the future and technology progresses, man.
I guess whenever a game company comes out and they're like, you need to be comfortable with not owning your games that you paid us for anymore, I'm just like, what? If I give you $60, I expect to continue to maintain access to the game I purchased from you. I'm not paying you $60 one time so that way I can play the game till you decide to take it offline. Maybe that's in 2 years from now when you decide the game's not profitable, or if it's in 10 years when we upgrade to a new fucking console. That's why I love old school shit, man. Old school gaming has always been for me. I still play my Super Nintendo regularly. I'm currently playing through Sunset Riders on SNES. No, it is not authentic cartridge, people. It is obviously, what the fuck's that called? A booty? It's not a bootleg. It's a real game, but a repro. That's what it's called. A reproduction cartridge. Yeah, I don't know. If you get an Xbox, though, let me know. If you get a PlayStation, let me know, because I imagine we're gonna have to get the same console so we can play Dragon Ball and shit talk there and make podcasts about it or whatever. So that is two anime nerds. I almost called us old, but you're not old. I'm an old anime nerd who can't get his act together with modern gaming. That's me thinking about getting it together, though. The other thing that came out of Battle Hour the other day, two things really. We're going to watch the Dragon Ball Daima updated video with it's primarily focused around Goku. So we're going to watch that, but they did this presentation. I think it was in like the 9 or 10 o'clock hour Eastern. I think it was 6 or 7 Pacific. And I didn't watch it live. I watched it on a slight delay by maybe like 30 minutes or something. So I could kind of get through it. But the way that this fucking hour of the panel opens, dude, I've never had like such strong shots of serotonin sent directly into my fucking brain in my life. I've never wanted to physically be in a room so badly as I did when I saw Hironobu Kageyama take the fucking stage at Dragon Ball Battle Hour. Now, we are not going to watch the full concert, obviously, because one, it'd get us flagged on YouTube or whatever, and two, it's boring to everybody, probably but me and the fucking 60 people who were in the fucking room freaking out. But dude, this dude came, when they bring Hironobu Kageyama out, it's like, one, you know it's going to be good because he's the guy who sang Head Shala. He sang We Got a Power, fucking Boku Watashi We Were Angels, whatever the fuck that's called. He sang so many amazing Dragon Ball songs. And I think his voice is a big reason why I love Dragon Ball music, generally speaking. Like, I know all the songs from like the closing themes of the movies and shit. Like, he did all those. So when I heard he was going to be there, I'm like, I have to see this performance. He's probably only going to sing like head shala, and then they're gonna roll over to the fucking panel and do the news, right? No, motherfucker, no, Kyle, you were wrong. In fact, what song did he open it up with? Well, I guess I'll just have to show you like this.
He's really geeked about this, man.
Bro, this is the best fucking thing that happened to me last week.
Everybody! Hironobu Kageyama!
I'm glad those people knew who we were.
Of course they do. You fucking watch your mouth, Ray.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is this in America? The concert?
Okay, listen. Why? What song is he singing, Raysean? Why would he sing this fucking song? I'll tell you what song it is. It's called Psycho no Fusion, and it is the ending song of the original Gogeta movie, Fusion Reborn, from back in the day. And it is honestly like when I talk to the real, like deep, dirty, down and dirty fucking Dragon Ball content creators, like Mr. Fusion's one of my favorite examples. I always ask the question, like, what's your favorite other Dragon Ball song? Like, and when people pick this song, I'm like, yo, we are on the same fucking page. This song gets me so fucking pumped when I hear the original recording. The fact that this dude came out and started this set with this fucking song for some reason. I don't know why. It got me so fucking hyped, dude. I'm like, why am I not there right now? How am I missing out? When was the last time this dude sang this song on American soil? Has he ever sang this song on American soil? I bet you the fuck he has it. Why is he doing it now? I don't know, but I love it. Whoa! People tell me I don't like Dragon Ball, but the thing is, I like it too much, which is why I get a little pissy about it. And just look how happy the man is. He's so happy. He's got to be pushing 70, right? I'm gonna look.
Yeah, you would think so, but he looks good for it.
62, not 70.
Still looks good for it. Looks like he wearing something from Hunter x Hunter.
Yes. He's done songs for like every single anime going back to the early 80s. We're going to just get to the next chorus because the chorus is badass. If you don't know it, you will. You'll learn it very fast. Man, I fucking love this stupid ass song.
That. I mean, half-assed this performance at all.
I'll tell you what, man.
Even though I probably would have went out there and be like, yeah, just let me lip sync.
Dude, he is so fucking good. Although I will say to you, Ray, I had that same thought watching this song, and I was like, dude, this man does not skip a beat. He just fucking flew over here from Japan. He just jumped into a room with like 60 fucking dweebs who really like Dragon Ball, and they gave him some fucking little clapper sticks or whatever the fuck those things are called, thunder sticks, I think. And he is just going to town. But there is a certain point in one of these songs, I do forget which song it is. A couple things. He finishes one song and he does like an address to the crowd almost entirely in English, and it is not great. But the man fucking tries. All right, I will try to find that for us right now. But there's another part in the performance where I'm like, ooh, I hear it in your voice. I'm looking to see if I can find where he does his little English speech for us. Maybe it's after the third song. Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. Here's what we'll do. Because you can kind of hear it in this last chorus, right? I don't know how much of this will end up going into the final product, but it's mainly just for me at this point. You can hear it. The man is tired, but he is fucking going in. Guitar solo.
I mean, this man strutting himself. You gotta give him his props.
This guy, like
65? I couldn't imagine it.
62 years old, man. This guy probably gets all the puss in Japan still somehow.
No, you can't say he ain't moving and grooving.
So he is about to, I believe, address the audience in English, and damn, does he fucking give it his absolute best shot. I love this fucking man. Protect him at all costs.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Woo. Are you all having a good time?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You are psycho.
Psycho.
Okay. You are best amazing crowd of the world.
Of the
Oh, he sound better
fucking
than
world.
other people.
Okay. I'm back at Dragon Ball Games Battle Hours in the US again. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, I'm super happy to see you tonight. Thank you. The day before yesterday, I came to LA, but I've been suffering from jet lag.
Yeah, this kind of bad there because I only got jet lag and feeling bad. Like I don't even know if he said that. I was just
Like, I know
was-
that he is trying his absolute damnedest to give this thing in the native tongue, English, but he just hit like every single Japanese stereotype within a sentence and a half. And it's honestly the most adorable fucking thing in the world. Like, I say it all the time. Masako Nozawa, the Japanese government better be allocating every motherfucking dollar to make sure that that woman's life is elongated to the fucking longest extent possible. I want Masako Nozawa to live till she's 250 fucking years old. Then she can take a break. Same treatment.
So you never want there to be another Goku voice actor?
I'm never in favor of AI replacing an actor, except in the case of Masako Nozawa, because she needs to stay Goku for the rest of the time. No, it's obviously a joke, but Kageyama,
I didn't know
Hironobu,
about that. AI is something they could do.
they could. Hopefully they won't, but yeah, just so that way this doesn't end on a real racist level. Let's just.
I woke up on stage. Okay, I'm gonna sing one more song. Wanna hear one more? Do you wanna hear one more song?
Yes,
Okay, next song is my masterpiece.
my masterpiece.
Dragon Ball. First opening theme song. The song is called Chana Hey Chana.
Imagine being in this fucking room right now, dude. Imagine the fucking freak out that's happening right now.
Was he on the thing? Do people know he was going to perform?
Yeah, people knew he was going to be there because, one, this isn't the first time he's done it either, but also it was announced that he's going to be doing the opening song for Dragon Ball Daima for the 40th anniversary. Actually, no, wait. That's actually a lie. I just fucked that up. The dude who sings the OG Dragon Ball theme song, whose name I could not remember, Maka Fushigi Adventure Singer.
Daquan?
No. It's
Daquan, my fault, guys.
Hiroki Takahashi.
The
Hiroki
Dragon Ball
Takahashi.
theme song?
Yeah, he's gonna be Hiroki Takahashi's gonna be doing the opening song for Daima. So I think it was just like a cool little, like, hey, the guy who sang the fucking all the best Dragon Ball songs ever is gonna be here, kind of deal. God, I wish I was there for that. But I really just needed to share some of my love for that moment. If you have not seen the entire video, I will put a link to it in the show notes and in the description for the YouTube page. Please go watch it if you like the songs that we just clicked through, because if you're like me and you grew up listening to them shits on CDs you burned off fucking Napster because you'd stay up till fucking 4 a.m. downloading them shits on your fucking on your telephone internet dial-up shit, you know? I love those fucking songs so much. And to see him get that love and respect and appreciation outside of when he tries to speak in English. I feel like I followed everything he said pretty clearly. Most of the people in the room struggled, so did you. But I don't know. Maybe because I watched it twice now. I don't know.
I mean, some of it was good, like when he was just saying like little sentences, but when he was like trying to mash some stuff together, it was like, oh, like I'm just getting bits and words.
Where he lost you, and I think most of the crowd, when he's like, a few days ago, I woke up very tired, not feeling good. I have jet lag, but I just woke up on stage because of you guys. Like when he tries to say that, like you guys just got me pumped to be here, even though I'm going through jet lag, is basically what he said. He just lost the crowd because English isn't great. He's got a fucking thick accent, but Jesus Christ, bro, that dude can rock a fucking room anywhere in the goddamn world with that kind of stage fucking presence and the goddamn songs. I can't believe it. It's Psycho No Fusion. Why would he have done that fucking movie? If he did that at a goddamn convention appearance fucking 5-6 years ago when Broly was coming out and he did Psycho No Fusion, I'd be like, I get it. Gogeta's canon now. You're doing the Gogeta thing from back then. Why aren't you doing it now? I'll tell you why. To make my fucking day. And it worked. God damn it. That shit ruled. All right. Whew. Now, that was the lead-in. That was the opening performance for the warm-up act for Akio Aoku, head of the Dragon Ball room. Not at Bandai or whatever anymore. Not Bandai. Shueisha Toei. That's it. He's not there anymore. He's got his own little anime studio, Capsule Corp Tokyo. He is the head of Dragon Ball animation projects, though. So they brought him over. I don't think he said anything super substantial in his remarks. We're not going to watch the whole thing because it is like a 25-minute video. Again, there's a link for it in the show notes and in the description if you want to watch the full thing. I suggest you do. But we are going to watch the updated visual for Dragon Ball Daima. So let's take a look at that. Raysean, try not to fall asleep, though, because you look so sleepy.
Do I look sleepy? I'm just kind of trying to lean back in my chair.
Bro, you lean back into a fucking full-on nap pose, I thought.
No, I'll just lean it back.
All right.
That's just how it leans.
Let's take a look at this one. The new Dragon Ball Daima Son Goku character trailer, fall 2024.
The Kid Goku doesn't look bad.
Looks great.
Okay. Interacting with different aliens and monsters and shit. Okay, get some powerful action. Yeah, I thought they was really like doing something showing that there was gonna be like more characters with him or something. Seemed like it was just him.
Yep, that basically is it. And I think people were less excited about it because of the way they chose to do it. I kind of do wonder if they're going to continue to do things like this. Obviously, they can make a trailer like this for Goku and have it be a Goku character profile for the show because it's his fucking show, you know? But, like, are they going to do one of these for Vegeta? Are they going to do one of these for Krillin? Are they going to do one of these for Mr. Satan? Maybe, probably not Mr. Satan, but, like, other characters that we've seen already confirmed to appear in this series. Are they just going to do, like, little pieces like that? I fucking hope not. I don't know.
I wonder if it's just is it mainly following Goku for a while or
so that's the stuff that you see early on in that trailer, I will say it, even though I fucking vehemently disagree with some of the people's initial takes on this. It's canon GT, it's GT 2.0. But with that, I will say it does seem like Goku first gets turned into a child and then seemingly gets onto a fucking spaceship and blasts across the cosmos. Maybe it looks like he's by himself in this trailer too. So GT 2.0, Maybe he's got some legs, but here, I think the only thing that kind of gave me pause about this trailer is like it does seem sort of secretive. Like you show me Goku. It seems secretive in that you only show me Goku and a bunch of like no-name fucking demon characters is going to beat up, right? And a lot of those demon characters are designs that kind of look similar to other characters you've seen in things like Dragon Ball or Dragon Quest or fucking what's that one I just played? Chrono Trigger. Like some of them big dragon, spiky-looking dudes look like monsters in those games, or even like I can't remember which early Dragon Ball movie it was. Was it Blood Rubies? There's like some big, thick dragon that kind of looks like one of them guys. And I think one of Piccolo's fucking guys, what was it, Bongo or Drum? I have too much Dragon Ball shit all smashed together in my fucking head, right? But they all look super similar to characters we kind of already seen. And they're only there just to show that Goku is doing a few things, right? He is whooping ass. He's going on an adventure. He's eating a lot of food and seemingly talking a bunch of shit. You did point out, Ray, that there is a substantial use of the power pole or the Niobo in this trailer. You wonder what the power scaling piece of this is going to look like when they get turned into kids. Do they lose their key abilities? Can they not fly? Like, are they just?
I mean, that is interesting.
Yeah,
can't wait to see. They didn't give you much in that trailer, but I guess they keep you on your toes. You know,
I feel like they're kind of keeping it a mystery on purpose. And this is one other thing that I haven't given much thought to until recently, but the one character that we've yet to see pretty much anything about in any of the trailer stuff released for Daima or any of the character designs, because they show a bunch of character designs in this Akio Yoku sit down. They have drawings for Kid Goku, Kid Krillin, 18, Mr. Satan, Majin Buu, some of these new demons that he's going to be fighting. Two dudes with like guns and sticks or some shit. They look like they're like some kind of, I don't know, policemen of some type. There is virtually no sign of one particular character. Do you know which character that I'm talking about? Gohan. Where the fuck's Gohan in any of this? I've not seen one itty bitty bit of Gohan. And I cannot say that I noticed that myself. I will give a shout out. Friend of the show, Danny Geekdom on Facebook. Whenever one of these things for Daima drops, his status is like, man, Daima looks so cool. Where's Gohan at though? I wonder. And I'm like, what do you know? He knows something. You prick bastard. What do you know? We'll see. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see if Gohan has a role in that kind of regard. But it is curious that we've seen Goten and Trunks as turn into little babies. We've seen Krillin, Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien. Like, actually, I'm not sure if we saw Tien. Either way, it doesn't matter. We've seen pretty much every major character you would expect to see, except Gohan. You have any kind of like outside the box theories on why we haven't seen Gohan yet?
Honestly, don't know unless he's probably still human and they're gonna have to use him to help them get changed back or some shit like that, or maybe the wish did affect him, or other than that, I don't know unless he's like he took Videl and said, let's just go fuck somewhere on another planet, and that's what's going on. That's the only thing I can think.
He took Videl on vacation. This is the week in which she's impregnating Videl with Pan. I don't know. I think it's curious that you've yet to see such a major character in Dragon Ball show up in this thing. Like Gohan, as much as I don't connect with him sometimes, like he is a very important, pivotal building block character to the success of Dragon Ball Z. They say everything obviously it's the Goku Vegeta show these days, but like back then it was the Goku, Gohan, Krillin, and then Vegeta came in and
I guess he has a substantial role from the Saiyan, Frieza, and especially the Cell Saga. Then after that, he kind of falls off.
Yeah, because you didn't know. I say you, like you personally didn't know what the fuck to do, Raysean. No, not you. But Akira Toriyama was like, all right, well, kind of, what's Goku doing? Let's bring him back from the dead. But yeah, if you that's pretty much I think the episode for the day. Unless you got anything else you want to say, Raysean.
No, not really. I'm just kind of just waiting for everything to come out. The theme songs, everybody know I'm a skip to the action type of person. So that part, even if I was there, it'd probably be thrilling because everybody else would be happy, like excited. But I really wouldn't. I'd be like, I don't even know where half these songs coming from, to be honest with you. Not even to be rude, because I hear the songs and I'm like, oh, this came from this movie, or like you know exactly what movie it came from. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember hearing it. But most of the time, like if it was like a game show and they were like, test your Dragon Ball knowledge, I will lose on theme songs. I will lose horribly.
Well, listen, if you were on that game show, obviously I'd be on your team, in which case I'd pick you up in that category. But if you were in that room with all them people, I would imagine, because it's, I don't know, I'm there with you. Maybe we're there together. And you would just be like, yeah, this is fun. This is cool. And I'd be like, Kageyama-san, and I'd fucking run at the stage and be like, let me sing in the backup harmonies with you. And I would get fucking tackled by security, and then you'd have to come bust me out of jail. And then you'd be like, I was having an okay time at the concert.
But I'll talk to the security people. Hopefully you don't get sent to jail. I'll be like, he's just really happy. He's never seen this Asian man before. And I'm sorry he just exploded like that, but he should have just gave him the mic. It would have been over. Like,
sorry he exploded like that, but he loves this Asian man. Yeah, you're right. We would have had a blast though, and you totally would have had to bail me out of jail. In terms of wrapping up the show, I don't know when we're gonna do another one. I'll be honest, this one has me thinking about the music series again, which I haven't done an episode of since I think the first episode. So I did Makufushigi Adventure. I kind of want to do one on Shala, Head Shala now, and all the versions of that. I do have about 25 different versions of the song that I compiled in early 23 to make an episode about that. But we all know about my history in 2023 and how much I loved or didn't love Dragon Ball. So maybe that's upcoming soon. I imagine the next time we'll get together will be for manga chapter 102. And we'll see how hopefully a sparring session between Goku and Gohan goes. If you want an uncut version of this episode, please go check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Dragon Ball Super Dope. There is a link in the show notes. You can support us there for $5 and get things early, uncut, extra bullshit. There's probably a couple of hundred extra podcasts or uncut podcasts there. So if you're new or you're old or whatever, just go. $5 is $5. Help us out. And by us, I mean me, because I need $5. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Make sure you go check out RGAP. Make sure you check out the Advice Pod. Season 3 will be starting in the next several weeks here. We'll keep you updated here on the Super Dope feed. And yeah, I'm excited for Dragon Ball this year. Hopefully we have a good fucking time. Ray, thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate it.
Always and forever. Yo, you ever watched Napoleon Dynamite before?
Yeah.
I watched it for the first time.
Ago.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time last night since probably high school, like 2005. It is still one of the funniest fucking movies of all time. Don't care what anybody says. If you don't think Napoleon Dynamite is like one of the fucking top 10 top 10, one of the funniest comedies of all time, generally speaking, you're wrong. And that movie is great. Always and
one thing
forever.
I can remember about that movie is that it's slow.
It is. It's funny that you say that because like a little more than halfway through the movie last night, I was like, man, I feel like this is kind of dragging a little bit. Like, where is the end of the movie? Because it's like such like an inconsequential plot. You're just like, oh, now this happens, then this happens, then he goes to the nurse. Oh, now Pedro, and then this and that. And it's like, where is this movie even going? And then I checked the runtime and it's like, you're at the 75-minute mark. I'm like, oh, that's it? How long is the movie? 90 minutes. This feels like way longer than 90 minutes, man. But it still is so fucking funny.
Is that a mockumentary or something? Like
we're gonna try. I will have you try that word at least 5 more times before I tell you. So
you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like fucking
I do.
A mockumentary or something like that.
Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah, mockumentary. It's not a mockumentary, no.
Oh, okay.
But it does feel very lived in. It feels like a very lived in world. And like a candidly kind of shot thing sometimes. But I still love technology. Always and forever. love technology always and forever.
Don't be a butt cheek.
Wrong show. But yes, you're right.